Hello, hello, good evening, folks. Oh, that looks pretty loud. Hold on a second. Am I talking too close to the mic? Maybe. I'm going to lower that. All right, hello. We are getting started with Xcavator 2025. Woo! Alrighty, hopefully you can see me and hear me. And turn on the game audio. Hopefully you can hear that as well. I think my mic is too loud. I'm gonna lower this a little bit. Okay, hopefully that's better. I'm talking like right into it right now. Sometimes it doesn't pick things up because I'm too far away. But right now, it is too close. Hello, Great White North presents Alphanumeric Xcavator. Yes, Alphanumeric is back. I've been thinking about bringing back some... I've got like probably like 3 or 4 months worth of NES Alphanumeric games to play at some point when I get back to that. And this game just arrived a couple of days ago. So I figured I would slide it in there. And it's not really a homebrew game because it's like it was originally developed back in the day and just kind of finished now. So I didn't want to call it a homebrew game. It's kind of technically maybe an unlicensed game, but it's aftermarket. Anyway, it's a whole thing. Hello, Richard. How are you doing? Did you... Hey, that's really strange. Great White North, for some reason, when I click on this comment... It says, "Hey Paradise," but only when I overlay it, and it has like a weird little like Chinese character next to it. But when I don't roll over it, it says, "Hey Raj." So that's very strange. Hello, Sean. How are you doing? This is a Eugene ASMR stream, indeed. Sean, you should post your interviews with... I meant to include that as a link. I'll do it later on as well in the description, but if you want to post the link to your interview with the Xcavator 2025 folks, then absolutely include that. Anyway, everything look and sound okay to you guys? Music is pretty cool on this title screen already. So we're going to get started shortly. That is very strange. Huh. That is really weird. Love if we brought back the Nintendo seal of approval. The Switch eShop is a mess. There's a homebrew seal of approval that I think Matt Hewson created that some folks have started using, but almost every homebrew developer will create their own seal of approval and throw it on the box. And just like most of their boxes will be in like the black box format, I think Retro USB, in fact, used an actual seal, like a picture of a seal as their seal of approval. Very cheeky. Matt Hewson's is pretty nice though. I like his homebrew seal of approval. But yeah, Nintendo just kind of approves everything these days for the most part. So check out these credits. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Little backstory. Very little backstory. We'll get to... Oh, title screen. Zach did the title screen for this? That's awesome. He does a lot of stuff with Retrotainment. That's really cool. I need to reach out to him anyway because I wanted to talk to him about something else. That explains why that art looks so good. I mean, I know lots of other pixel artists would have done a nice job with it too, but that's really nice. That's neat. This is like the hits. These are like the top people in their field working on this game. So, a little backstory. Xcavator 2025. There's a whole backstory in the back of the box. This just arrived. This is the box. This is the manual. These were both designed by Kate Willart. I may be mispronouncing her name. Willart? I meant to link to her channel as well, Critical Kate, so you should check that out. She does some really great videos, especially about Metroidvanias and things that aren't Metroidvanias. But yeah, so I haven't actually taken a look at this manual yet. I'm going to take a look at it on stream real quick. But the long story of this is this game was originally developed by Chris Oberth back in early 90s. 1991 by Incredible Technologies. There it is. They shopped it around. It ended up not getting published. Video Game History Foundation went into his archives, retrieved it, got permission to publish it. They finished it with the help of Mecha Cat Studios. IM 8-Bit released it. All of the proceeds, 100% of the profits, are going to the Video Game History Foundation. So, hey Dyer, welcome back. Back from the hospital and from editing limbo. I'm back in editing limbo, by the way. I'm technically under deadline again. I have to do a final pass revision on my book that's due on Monday. So potentially putting my Sunday night stream into jeopardy, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so this is Xcavator 2025, and I still don't really entirely know what it is. I actually did not read Sean's. Sean posted his interview. I didn't actually read through that because I wanted to play the game first. But yeah, this level of NES archaeology, indeed. They did this again there was like another version of like Days of Thunder, I think, a while back. I ended up not picking that up because I don't really love Days of Thunder. But they often will also release the ROM, or I think in this case they're releasing the source code and the prototype, the original prototype. So it might be a little bit rougher around the edges. Certainly won't have that beautiful art on the title screen. But yeah, this even has a... Oh, so yeah, this is like an 8-bit serial number on it. All right, I'm going to read this. I'm going to look at this real quick. Thank you for purchasing Xcavator 2025. Oh, there's a little note here from Frank Cifaldi, the founder of the Video Game History Foundation, the 501c3 charity that has benefited from every purchase of this game. Oh, benefited has 2 T's in it. Sure, probably won't read this whole thing, but I think it's great. Video Game History Foundation is doing some fantastic work, and I absolutely recommend donating to them. It's definitely one of the reasons why I supported this game. Okay, so let me see here. There's a foreword, there's the history. Xcavator shouldn't exist. This is kind of cool, because this just has like a whole like background of the game. What is this art? Oh, there's all sorts of different... concept art in here too. Oh, that's cool. All right, so here's the actual game stuff. Because I want to figure out how to play this game. Good news. The Stratastar Mining Company has just purchased the mining rights to 8 large asteroids located in the Varga Quadrant. Sensors have detected a large deposit of first-grade ore deep inside each of these floating asteroids. You are the best intergalactic excavator pilot, and they want you to undertake the initial explorations of these new and treacherous asteroids. You are on your own as you wind and twist your way through the labyrinth of rock, dirt, and minerals. Only finding and collecting the mother lode will end your mission and return you back here to the processing station. So it says here that the text on this and the next 3 pages was adapted from the pitch packet sent to publishers with the demo cartridge. So that's kind of cool. There's like a little illustration here. It's neat. Bruce Willis and Aerosmith. Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, you're in a deadline-free zone, Richard. Yeah, so that was my update that I just got edits like yesterday. Let me show you to your ship. You'll be using the most advanced mining vehicle in the star system, the Xcavator 2. We don't talk about what happened to Xcavator 1. By using its retrieving missiles, you can dig through the asteroid like a hot knife through butter, and any precious ores that are uncovered are automatically brought back to the ship's holding bay. To combat the limitless number of dangers that may lurk within the asteroid, the Xcavator 2 is equipped with 2 missile launchers. Up to 6 missile launchers may be used at any one time, while 3 reserve launchers may be stored for later use. The ship has the ability to process second-grade ore into fuel that powers the ship and enhances the capabilities of the ship's protective shields. The ship's weapons capabilities and good piloting skill should be enough to defeat any of the ruthless robot claim jumpers or fend off flying debris. If you are rendered helpless or your ship is destroyed, you will be beamed back to the processing ship in orbit around the asteroid. A new Xcavator 2 can then be beamed back into the asteroid if you had reached a beam-in point. They should just keep numbering them, like, oh, you're in the Xcavator 3 now, you're in the Xcavator 4, you know? You earn an extra ship every 2,000 points. Excellent. The job market is highly competitive. Between asteroids, Excavator pilots test their piloting skills by racing against each other through mine shafts that have been cleared of debris. In fact, only those pilots who come in first, second, or third place get assigned to the next mission at the next asteroid. Roid racers are ships specifically designed for asteroid racing. They are faster than the excavating ships, so you'll have to use your wits and skill to take the shortest route and cut through corners. Slicing through the solid rock is easy when your stone buster shields have been supercharged by the third-grade ore collected during your previous mission. The more ore you collect, the more corners you can cut, so you're advised to find as much as you can while making your way to the mother lode. Alright, so that's interesting. Yeah. Supercharges, stone buster shields, okay. Piloting the Excavator 2, select launcher type, pause game, thrust, fire, okay, rotate ship. Alright, so I think this has like asteroids or like solar jetman type controls, which I'm very excited about. I like those kinds of games very much. So that is cool. And then about the creator, so there's a whole thing about Christian Oberth. And there's a picture of one of the demo carts. So there's Christian Oberth. He's the developer of this game. R.I.P. And then this is the development cart, I guess, that they sent out. And this is a nice manual. Okay, great. I've got my fingerprints all over it and everything. Alrighty, we're going to get started. Excavator 2 has been destroyed. Quick, get into Excavator 2. Shouldn't it be Excavator 3? No, shut up. What happened to Excavator 1? Never mention Excavator 1. Alright, folks, we're going to get started. That's enough talking. Let's get started on this game. Controller. This is just, I like showing off my controller. This is the Joy-Card, the Hudson Joy-Card Sansui SSS, my go-to NES controller. All right, we're gonna get started, folks. Let's check this game out so you guys can hear it. Right, I'm gonna turn up the game audio, maybe, because it looks a little low to me. We'll see how that goes. Alrighty, let me know if your viewing experience is less than optimal, and I'll do what I can to improve things. All right, press start. I will. All right, cool animations. Oh, what? Oh, okay. This is a stage select. Which is the front of the ship, though? Is it this red? I guess probably that red thing. Huh. What if I choose... Whoops, no, that was the other side. Okay, that was the back of the ship. We're going to this blue planet or whatever. Oh, this is so cool looking, actually. Oh, okay. So that's firing and that's thrusting. Yep, that's Solar Jetman, all right. So what are we doing here? Guess we're going down here. All right, yeah, we shoot through this. It does have rapid fire, so I can just hold down the thingy thing. Hold on, let's pause. Okay. And selecting, oh, I can choose, what is that? Actually, I'm not, oh, I chose a different weapon. Oh, and I just got hit by something, great. Well, okay. Oh, is that, do I have a health? Oh, I have a health meter. Okay. Nuts. What the heck? Oh, okay, I'm dead. Great. Oh, my explosion cut through the rock, too. That was neat. All right, we're just trying to figure, I'm trying to figure out what are these weapons. Hold on a second. Solid experience on your end. Excellent, Richard. What are these different weapons? Select launcher type. Does it say anything about the different launcher types here? It kind of doesn't. Am I missing something? To rotate the ship towards the direction a joystick is pointed, pause the game and press either A or B. Oh, am I rotating the wrong way? To rotate the ship towards the direction a joystick is pointed. I'm going to take a look at that. Hold on. Excuse me. So I think those are special weapons that I have. Oh, okay. No, I've messed it up. I've messed up my control scheme. Okay. Alright, this is better. Alright. Whoa, did you see that? The HUD moved over to the right when I'm over on the left? That's kind of cool. Hey, Sklets, how you doing? Pro tip, exploding bad. Okay. So my explosion broke through that rock, but it didn't, obviously it didn't hold. Okay, and then there's some things going to attack me now. Oops, oh shoot. How do I block these things? Okay. Nope. Okay, that's bad. Wow, okay. I'm not doing very well here. So if I go over here, the HUD moves? Is that what happens? No, why did it move before? That's weird. Alright, so we know they're coming in here, so we're gonna blow these up. Nope, they're just gonna attack me. Alright, colliding with that doesn't hurt. So that's good. Is this health? What's that orb? Oh, it's an exploding thing. Okay. This is probably what I need to collect. Oh, there we go. So you can shoot it to collect it. Wait, can I also collect it by touching it? No, you have to shoot it. Okay. So I think I have to use these things as like shields or something. What is that? Is that the rock? Oops. Oh, hold on. I want this, whatever that is. What is that? Why is the HUD doing that? Why is there HUD on both sides now? I don't really understand this. It does seem to be auto-scrolling too, so I don't think I can just hang out up here. Oh, I'm dead. Did you see that explosion? Look at that. Okay. So if I continue, what happens? Do I continue from... No, I just start over again. Okay. Let's go to this red planet instead. How about that? Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay. Or the red asteroid, excuse me. Okay, I'm not sure what was going on with the HUD there. Like why I was doing that. Can I stop? I can't stop this, the auto scroll, but I can slow it down a little bit. Alright, I need those things. How do I get to that? I probably went to some advanced planet too soon. Okay. Ugh, how do I get shields? Oh, stuck, okay. Oh, that thing kicked them into motion, so now they're just like... And they hurt you. Okay, of course they do. That's pretty neat. I like the ore collection. So if you shoot those pink things, they start to move around. Oof, I can't really dodge very well. How do I dodge? It's like a... Why is it doing that? That's what I don't understand, why the HUD is like duplicating itself like that. What does that mean exactly? Is it doing that? Is it flashing because I'm about to die? Alright, what is this thing? It's a gun. I like the music. Oof, okay. I have to start back up here again. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something here. Alright, definitely want to shoot those things through rock and whatnot. What does this weapon do then? Oh, okay, that just passes through everything. I see. Whoops, okay. Yeah, this is gonna take some getting used to. Now, is there anything hidden in here? I don't know why you'd want to switch the control scheme differently. Like dodging things isn't really super easy. I kind of wish there was like a hyperspace jump. Ooh, that's nice though. Excuse the flashing. Got this gun. I don't know what that... Does that change the power of your weapon? Is that how that works? Alright, I think that flashes like that when you're about to die. Like that. Okay. Okay. So you can fire and can fire and hit the thruster at the same time, so that's good. Oops, don't do that. Oh, there's a gun here. That's good. That just changes your power level, I think. Which I don't know exactly what that translates to. Is that like rapid fire or something? Is a space dig duck? Hey, Mazin. Space dig duck. That's an interesting idea, actually. I think my weapons are faster now. They don't seem to be like destroying anything faster now. Nope. Okay, I need health. Oh, frack. Okay. Alright, interesting. You play Space Dig Dug. Mr. Matthews, hello. How are you? I want to take another look at this manual real quick here, because we're not making a lot of progress here. Now that I've played a little bit, sometimes everything seems a little bit like difficult to follow in the manual until you actually play it. So dirt, 3rd grade or 2nd grade or 1st grade or okay. So you collect 3rd grade ore, which are the round ones, which give you Stonebuster shields in the racing stage. So that's interesting. So you're kind of collecting that stuff to give yourself shields in the next stage. I kind of want shields in this stage now, though. Alright, so then launchers type 3rd grade ore mined. That's energy. Oh, the mine is that thing. Launchers and type. Okay, and that's the racing display. The other HUD. Oh, that's just how it displays differently. It doesn't say anything about the different launcher displays. Oh, or like what the different launcher weapons are. Yeah, it's not explaining some of the basic kind of mechanics here. 2nd grade ore fuel powers the ship. I don't know. Doesn't say anything about the guns that you're picking up, the launchers that you're picking up. Okay. Maybe Sean's interview probably has some details. I know you had some details on like the gameplay mechanics in your article that I kind of only glimpsed, but I'm not sure what the value of continuing is at this stage, but I think we'll go back to this one though. But can I? Oh, okay, I see. I'm gonna go into this one again. It feels like that's like the default one, right? So those are like special weapons. This is pretty neat though. It was really hard to tell in the trailers what this game was, but I definitely got the Solar Jetman vibe, and that's kind of what I was hoping for. I just really like games with this kind of physics. I guess thruster physics. You can sort of see this gun hidden behind there, so you can kind of see behind the scenes, like what's inside the rock if you're looking for it. Okay, and you do get to anticipate. There's no, like, it's not random. You do get to anticipate what's coming. There's nothing in here, but there's probably some value in going in there as like a strategic mode to kind of protect you from enemy fire and whatnot. I'm gonna try. So I've only collected 8 ore, really? I thought I collected more than that. Aren't these not the ore? These are. Okay, so these are the ore. Okay, I'm gonna collect this gun. I'm not sure what that does exactly. So you can kind of anticipate what's happening here. So you can kind of learn the level, I guess. And I think there's 8 asteroids according to the manual. So I'm gonna wait to hit this. Should we scroll a little bit farther? Alright, so yeah, you can learn this. Controls very nicely, though. Is that a mine or is that a... I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was a power of some kind? Does this help? Oh, I hit a checkpoint now, so that's good. That is good. You kind of need to keep moving so they can't get a lock on you. Need to collect these before they disappear. Too late. Okay, so that's why they flash, because they're about to disappear. Right, let's see. Okay, this is another one of these weapons. Ah, okay. So that's strategically you can kind of tunnel through and get rid of them right away. There we go, got rid of that. Another gun. I still don't know what the value of collecting these guns is. I assume you can get squished. No. Oof. Okay. Well, hold on. Is this health? Nope. I don't know what that is. This is a pretty lengthy asteroid. Does this game have boss fights, I wonder? the... Oh, what? Hold on. Did that weapon loop around? That might be health. That's not health. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know what these... Oh, this might just be different kinds of ore. Oh boy. Alright, I'm just trying to survive here. Never mind the ore. Oh, he got me! Thanks. There's a better way to dodge, like even like a faster burst of speed or something to get out of the way real quick. If I meet the Space Pac-Man. Oh, look at that. So I can steer this thing. That weapon that I had is it's like it's not even a homing thing, it's just like you can steer where it goes. Okay, I'm looking at stuff here. Now I wonder if you toggle it before you collect that gun, if it gives you the gun type that you have selected. No, it doesn't, because there's a different icon for that other weapon. So Now, what are these things? Are these work? Oh, that's gone. Oh my gosh, this is quite elaborate. Man, I don't know why they didn't pick this game up. Oh boy. Oh no. Oof. Ooh, that was close. This kind of looks like maybe finishing area? Is this an exit? Alright, I can't read your comment yet, Dyer. I'm kind of focused here. I know every 20,000 points you get an extra life, supposedly. Oh, the HUD did move, though. Nope. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't see that shot coming for me. So if I continue there, I have to start over again from here. Okay. Oh, here, let's see. Before I go, Barn, take a return to streaming. Excellent. Great. That's great. Alrighty. What am I missing here? Doesn't really say what all these other items do. Alright, well, it's pretty neat anyway so far. Maybe I'll take a look at Sean's article real quick. Alright, let me see, because I know he talked about the game mechanics in here. D-pad rotates the ship. A button fires your weapon. Mining blaster. B button fires your thrusters. Select button ties to your wave of weapons and mining tools. Start button pauses. I guess this doesn't go into what the items do either. Okay. Very well. The items need the DLC and season pass, right? Yeah, great. Thanks for coming by, Dyer. Have a good appointment tomorrow. Alright, I think we're getting a little bit used to this stage, so we'll see if we can complete this. Now, I don't think this game has like passwords or saves or anything like that, so this is probably something you have to play through all in one shot. So that's interesting. When I fire the thruster, the gun, something behind the gun pulses. It's just an interesting observation. They say every 20,000 points you get, or is it every 2,000 points you get another life? It might be every 2,000. I don't really know what that item does. And the gun increases my count here. But I still don't know what this thing does. So that actually gave me health. How did that ore give me health? Uh-oh. Oh, God, get over there. Oh, no, you're gonna get squished. Oh, God. Oh. Are those a different kind of ore that give you health? Or does all ore give you health? And I just haven't noticed. Is there anywhere that shows you how many lives you have? Is it that? 1? Those are diamond ore. Hey, Captain Algebra, how are you? These ores gave me health before. Oh, they do give you... So I guess maybe all of the ore gives you health? But it's like incremental. This thing does so maybe all the ore doesn't give you health. Maybe it's only the diamonds. Oh, don't touch the pink asteroids. I'm doing well, Cap. Grinding at Lunar. Yeah, I saw that's the game of the month. I may have to try that at some point. Cartridge Club game of the month if I have time. How are you doing? Good job again on Contraforce last night. Definitely made the game look more interesting than it might be. I'll definitely have to check it out at some point. So actually, I think you kind of need to get used to steering more. Like you just need to like move around more instead of being like slow. You kind of need to just like floor the thruster and actually just like maneuver around like you're in like Gradius or something. So these diamond ones give me health, I believe. Okay, that's good. Alright, so I figured that out. I don't know why that wasn't apparent in the manual. Still don't know what these guns do. I think I do need to just kind of like steer more so they can't lock on to me. You definitely want to prioritize getting those diamond ones. Can't quite lock onto... Oops. Couldn't quite lock onto... Lock into his coordinates there. Woof. Nope. It isn't. I think it's worth a playthrough. Isn't great, but it isn't bad. All right, I think we're getting a little bit better at this. Yeah, it was funny. Like I saw you post on Facebook, and you're like, you know, emulate it. And I'm like, is that the first time Captain Algebra has recommended somebody emulate something? But I know you don't care if other people emulate. It's just that you don't want to emulate. So let me see here. Oh, okay. So okay, it does explain it. It's just not. It's not necessarily that intuitive. So the dirt, 0.1 energy 0. Third grade ore, 0.2 energy 0. But then there's an asterisk, and it says supercharges Stonebuster shields during the next race. And the second grade ore, 0.3. 6 points of ship energy is at maximum, so that must be the gun level. That must be that must be the health meter. Second grade or 0.3 energy 1 to 4. 1 to 4. Why is there a range? And then the first grade or 0.4 energy 4. I don't even know if I've seen first grade ore before. Huh. Okay. I still don't know what collecting the gun does necessarily. Anyway. You're sure your life would love it if you started emulating? Well, my wife doesn't mind me spending money on games from time to time. I actually just purchased, I ordered a copy of Wario's Woods. It's been recommended by some folks, and I've actually kind of always wanted to own a copy of it because it was the last North American NES cartridge released. So I will probably do that in an NES Alphanumeric at some point. Which, you know, this is. It's time. I have so many games. I have about, I mentioned earlier before, I have about three or 4 months worth of NES Alphanumeric games like stored up. Stuff that I've purchased, that I've picked up over since my last Alphanumeric. You know, it's been a while. It's been like a couple years pretty much. But so you have to be a little bit strategic. Whoops. You have to be a little bit fast. Oh my gosh. Okay, come on now. You have to kind of just intuitively get good at these controls. It's pretty neat though. I mean, and even though I emulate stuff on like an EverDrive or other means, if I really like a game, I usually will end up buying it. So. I should give me some health so I don't die right away. Didn't give me much health. Alright, I'm gonna knock these guys out. Gotta get over here super fast. But even emulating doesn't help you if you're trying to collect, all the Genesis games. You just need to commit to that. I don't know what this does. I think I got to the... Feels right. Yeah, I was thinking it's been a while, and this is kind of, I was trying to decide how I wanted to categorize this game, which is not a homebrew game per se. Not quite an unlicensed game, exactly. But I felt like, let's just call it an NES Alphanumeric. It's just another NES game. There aren't enough NES games with the letter Z, so... I have one life left. Okay. It's really doing some interesting things, like with the HUD and the... It's really thoughtful game mechanics, I have to say. Like, I still don't quite follow everything, but it's really interesting how this thing works. Like, it seems fairly straightforward in terms of the actual gameplay of it. Oops, I don't know. But there's a little bit of depth to it, I think, in terms of the different ways of playing it. So you kind of want to target those guys before they start firing at you. What does this thing do? It didn't even give me points. If anybody knows what that item does, that round one. Purpose per se. So you kind of want to, oh boy. Kind of want to sneak up on these guys before they start attacking me. It's kind of weird that the HUD switched over there. I don't know what's going on with that exactly. But there's apparently some kind of racing game after this, so... Gotta be a little bit bold here. Let's see. this thing. What is that? What is that little flower thing? Anybody know? Anybody know? Sean, are you still here? Do you know what that thing is? I don't know what it does. See, it doesn't affect my score. It doesn't affect anything as far as I can tell. Oops. Oh, no, I didn't want to get that in motion. Oh boy, what are these things? Oh, these are the extra energy ones. I'll just collect them all and then I'm done. Oh, hey, we did it. We did one. Whew. Asteroid complete. Hooray! So now there's supposed to be some kind of racing game? Thank you for the GG. Hey, Boiling Blood. The objective of this game is to collect ore and not die. As far as I can tell. Hey, video game lover. Alrighty. Well, that took a while to get through one asteroid, but we did it. So this is racing time? Okay, how do we do this? Alright, oop, okay. Oh, it's an actual, okay, huh. Oh, no, what? Oh, but I've got these shields, so that's good. I can just go through these things. Oh, look at that. Okay, look at that. Oh, that's neat. So I'm using up the ore that I, like, earned. I can just smash through stuff. That's pretty unique, actually. Okay. Oh, hold on. No, not gonna let you beat me. This is cute. Hey, I did it. I came in first. Yeah, nice. I don't know about twin stick controls on this one. I was thinking that an arcade stick might be useful, though. So that is sort of a qualifier to move on to like the next asteroid. So now I can go onto these two. That looks like an ice planet, or that's blue, or the white one. I don't know which one you're supposed to do next. I guess we checked out the blue one before, so we can try that. Micro Machines in Space. It does kind of remind me of Micro Machines. That's neat, though. That could be a game almost in itself, just the racing side of things. Alright, we'll try the blue planet again, or blue asteroid again. Now we have a little bit better skills, maybe. Let's see. Okay. I really like the kind of the build-up of you're just descending from your ship, and now you're like entering the space. I mean, I know you're already in space, but you know what I mean. Like, you're entering this new area. The music seems different, I think. So there is definitely an incentive to collect the ore for the race. Nope. That's not good. And I'm dead. Okay. And I do like that the explosion is, you didn't expect this to not be homebrew? Yeah. I like that the explosion is powerful enough to destroy, you know, portions of the asteroid itself. Here. Oof, okay. I'm supposed to knock them out of the way, of course. Not good, not good. What is that thing? Oof. So if I continue... Okay, so the continue now, at least it allows me to keep going. Maybe we'll try out this ice one instead. There's a heavy drag on the controls. It's I think it's by design. It's using kind of like the Solar Jetman physics, or a little bit of like asteroids. This is a neat looking area. Is proximity based? Is that how those blue ones work? They don't seem to trigger until you get close to them. There's a gun in there. Still don't know what the guns do. Definitely feel like I'm excavating. Uh-oh. What do these guys do? Not Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Yeah, right. I don't think any games have ever been inspired by Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I tried playing the Star Wars Game Boy game recently. I think Captain Algebra. I think you mentioned it, or you've played it, or you liked it. Oh, do I actually collect these by just running into them? No, I don't think I do. And it seems harder than the NES version. Graphics in it look good though. It seems basically like the NES game, but like slightly different. Maybe because of the screen size. Oh, you do collect them by just running over them, so that's good to know, actually. I wasn't sure if I would. You have to kind of fully run over them, though. It's not like just the corner of them. Like you have to have... So if I just run through this... Okay, you do collect it. Okay, interesting. This is faster though, for sure. fuck are you? I like that you don't take damage by hitting the walls, at least. Thank goodness. That would be a bad scene. Oops. Oh, no. That looked like it was going to freeze. Star Wars on Game Boy. Captain Algebra. It does seem like it's basically the NES game, but it feels a little bit harder. Oh no, oh frack. Not like the water segment in Earthworm Jim. Oh no, that's different. It's very different. Really wanted to like Earthworm Jim, but wow, that is a demanding game. No. Okay, gotta continue now. If we're gonna finish this tonight. I guess there's no password or anything. Wish there was a way to get like a spread shot in this. Those are definitely proximity based. Those blue enemies. A sound effect on the intro on your ship. I hear that European NES games. I'm not sure what other games that Incredible Technologies did, actually. Did they do the Days of Thunder game? Something very satisfying about blowing up enemies, though. Man, what does this thing do? You can turn faster if you want to. Progress. That's a little scary. That prolonged sound effect always makes me think it's been jammed. Not jammed, it's like glitching. Pool. Oh, this looks like the end of the asteroid. Yeah, it sounds like the game froze, but it didn't exactly. It's a little scary. I guess we get another racing section. cute that you can just like earn the ability to just kind of smash through this stuff. Nice. Race time. Yeah, those racing sections aren't too challenging. They're kind of fun little interludes, though. Alright, so now we gotta go to this planet, this asteroid. Can you go to the same one again? I don't want to do it again, but I wonder if you can click on it again. Alright, back to this one. I think it's the main. I said there were 8 areas? I don't know. I guess there wouldn't really be a boss for, like, asteroid mining. This definitely feels harder than the other ones. Thank you for the GG Boiling Blood. Target some of these very well. No. Oh. Ping ponged on me. I'm definitely curious to see how much work went into this beyond the prototype. Unfortunately, I don't think this game is available anymore. It was a limited time pre-order through IM8-bit, but I can't imagine they're not going to release this again at some point. I don't think they said it was going to be like the only. I don't think they said it was going to be the only time you could ever get it. But, oops. It would be kind of odd for, I guess, the Video Game History Foundation to be into like a limited release. Hopefully, but you know what? I don't think they ever did release the. They only did like a limited print, like a cartridge run of that Days of Thunder game. But I think they released the ROM. I don't know if they'll release the ROM of the finished game of this, though. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing that. Should probably use my other missiles more often. I'm really impressed that there's all this different music, actually, because this definitely feels like kind of NES game that would have had just the same music all the time. Kill me. Oh no. Oh shoot. Ah. So this game is a prototype. When was it made? So this was a prototype. It was made in 1991, and the Video Game History Foundation got out of the archives of the developer Chris Oberth, and they worked with Mega Cat Studios to finish the game. So Mega Cat Studios polished the bugs in it. Like, they took out the bugs. They I think probably refined some other mechanics. I'm not sure exactly what they did. Clearly a lot of work went into making the art. So there were other art assets that came into this, and they probably added like music and stuff. So I'm not sure if all this other stuff was in there and exactly what they did to enhance it. I don't know if, hopefully there'll be like a behind the scenes video or something made out of it. But Sean Robbins had posted an interview, a series of interviews he did with the people who worked on the game. So I'm definitely interested in going back and reading that to see, you know, all the bits that they changed or what they worked in. But yeah, it's super cool. This is physical cartridge just came out from IM 8-bit. So here's the box for it, designed by Kate Willart, and also a manual that has like the history of the game in it and some of the original design documents. And like the game pitch. So yeah, it is pretty neat. And so it was released on physical limited pre-order from IM 8-bit, and I just got my copy this week. So I figured I would show it off a little bit. I'm still not entirely sure what all the different power-ups do, but like the diamond ore that you collect adds to your health. These eye-shaped things destroy all the enemies on the screen, which is very satisfying. These flower things, I don't know what these do. Oh, I have no idea. I don't even seem to have any. And then there's like those diamond things that are floating around too, and I have no idea what those things are either. Whoops. Those could be checkpoints, actually. Now that I think about it, I think that's a checkpoint. That's what those flower things are. Okay, the flower things are checkpoints. If you hit that, then you can spawn from that spot again. All right, so that explains what that is. It's really interesting that stuff isn't in the manual. I mean, maybe they just... Oh, man, that was very badly done. Oh, my gosh. But then what does that do? Really wish there was a shield power up. I'm trying to collect as many of those diamond things as I can because those refill my health bar. But they were planning to release the original prototype of this for free in the source code. So... checkpoints. That thing. Oh god. Oh, okay. I don't know if the game, even in this state, would have set the world on fire in 1901, but still a surprisingly well put together game. Yeah, I mean it's perfectly good. I think there are definitely some less interesting NES games. I don't know if you saw. There's like in between these asteroid sections, there's like a little racing sequence. And you have to place in the top 3, I think, in order to progress to the next asteroid. Pretty easy so far, especially if you've collected ore in the previous stages, because the ore allows you to just kind of barrel through things. Like you have a shield and you can just barrel through the environment. Which is very convenient. Okay, I'm not so good with this. Oh. It's a really interesting kind of game because it's like very action oriented, but then there's also some strategy involved with it, and then there's like some memorization. It's interesting. I wonder how it would have been received back then. Clearly, publishers weren't interested in it. have enough health. Okay, then. Kind of want to just clear this first stage and see what happens. Just clear this first screen and see what happens. So once you know what's coming, you can also kind of like plan your approach a little bit, or not. Clearly, I didn't do that. Gross. Getting a little reckless around there. I don't know how many copies of this they made either, like how many they sold. Probably they sold quite a bit, I would think. But there's still people I saw who didn't get it. I don't know if they missed it somehow or what. Totally botched that one. I'm gonna try. So it turns you this way. Okay, no. I don't know if that's. Oh, that's confusing. Nope. You can change the control mechanism, but I think it's too confusing. Wow, I just really messed that one up. Try that again. Anyway, how are you guys doing? How's your week going? What are you guys playing these days? I know Captain Algebra is playing Lunar. If you want to drop a link to the Cartridge Game Club, Captain Algebra for Lunar, that would be awesome too. I'm not sure if I'll have time to play it. I might. Like I said, I'm sort of closing in on my final deadline. Thought it was done before. I am working on a couple of other projects that are not, they don't have hard deadlines, they're just kind of stuff that I'm working on. Plus a lot of stuff around the house that I need to catch up on. My son wants to do some like live streaming, so I gotta look into that. I added his channel to my list on my website, on my homepage, by the way. The channel page. Whoops. Our Dog Games. That's what he wants to stream as. I think he's probably going to be playing mostly like horror games. That's what he likes. Oh, thanks. Oh, the Discord server. Yeah, cool. They don't do like videos, or I guess they would probably do like posts or something for it, right? Oops. I don't even know what all Lunar is available on. Is there anything over here? See, that would have been a good place to hang out instead of being attacked. Oof. Oh, almost got down there. Okay. And the YouTube channel. Okay, cool. Playing a bunch of games lately. New Star Fox, a couple of Fire Emblem games, Resident Evil 5 with my son, and a bunch of video game challenge games. Cool. Video game challenge games. Is that for, I guess I must have missed. Oh, Minute of the Hollower. Cool. Okay, went north. I started that, and I didn't feel like I wanted to get absorbed in it at the moment. I'm still finishing... oh, shoot. I keep doing this. I'm still finishing... I'm close to the end of Final Fantasy Adventure, which I've been playing when I have time. But I almost got soft-locked. No, actually, I did get soft-locked. I don't know if you guys have played Final Fantasy Adventure before. There is a dungeon, when you go back to Castle Glaive the second time, there is a section of the stage where you're basically locked into this section where the only paths are 2 doors. Both of those doors are locked. And if you go in there without enough keys, like I did, because you think that maybe the game is going to spawn some keys for you, like it usually does, you are stuck. Because there are no enemies that drop keys in that area. And I was really salty about this. I mean, I thought, because I was like, if I can't figure out how to get through this, I'm not going to restart this game. You know, it's a short game probably, but even so, I don't have that kind of time to like replay a whole game that I've been like playing for a while. So eventually, so there were lots of people who were complaining about this or were looking for help for this on the internet. And what I discovered, whoops, shoot, so close. What I discovered is, so I was fortunately I'm playing it on an emulator. I'm playing it on my handheld RG35XX SP, and so it's running in an emulator. So I basically used a GameShark code to drop a key into my inventory, so I could go through one door that I couldn't get through otherwise, because there's no way to exit that castle to go out and buy keys. I thought I came into the area and I was running out of keys, and I was like, oh, if I run out of keys, I guess I'll have to leave and go to the shop and buy some more keys and come back in. But there's no opportunity to do that because you now end up getting stuck between 2 doors. So yeah, that's not fun. It's not fun, GW. Yeah, I haven't played Star Fox 64 before, but I got Star Fox for Switch for my birthday, so I'm looking forward to playing through that. I haven't beaten Star Fox on Super NES yet, so I want to do that first. But soon perhaps. Kind of reached this point when I had like basically a week between deadlines of, I was like, oh, I've got all this free time now, what do I do? And it turns out I didn't have all that much free time because it just kind of got absorbed with like family stuff that I had to do that I fallen behind on. But I also had this issue where it's like, what game do I play? Like I have all these games I'm in the middle of, and I'm trying to figure out like which one do I want to focus on, to finish. And I decided to just play the one that I was already kind of having fun with, which was Final Fantasy Adventure. You want to pick up Star Fox? Yeah, I actually had it pre-ordered because it turns out some of the Nintendo like pre-order games are $10 cheaper if you buy them, if you pre-order them, basically. So I had that done, but then some friends said that they had ordered it for my birthday, so I canceled my pre-order. So it was free. And then I think they're also sending me the Splatoon game, which Splatoon, I love the concept of Splatoon. I just never have time to play it, online, and I'm not sure I necessarily... Can I destroy them? I don't think I destroyed them. I'm not sure that how excited I really am about, the competitive nature of it. But I love the gameplay mechanics of it. So if the new Splatoon is like a single player, like campaign kind of thing, then I'm all for that. I don't have a Switch 2 of my own, but my wife does. She went out of town this weekend, so I took advantage of the fact that her system was available and played Star Fox all weekend long. Does she not realize that the Switch 2 can go with her? Hey, Michelle. I have come in here to say one thing. to call it. Yeah, I don't have a Switch 2 of my own. I still use my original Switch, actually. But we have a family Switch 2 that we share. And mostly my son uses it, as I sort of expected he would, because he has more free time than any of us. But my wife has actually been using it a lot, too. She's been playing Hollow Knight on it. He's been playing Hollow Knight on it, too. He's also playing some other things. Oh, no, don't kill me, please. No, don't kill me. I'm gonna die here, and then that checkpoint's not gonna affect anything. Let me pause here. Xcavator. Yeah, thank you. That's been running through my head too. If your wife has a Switch 2, don't you also have a Switch 2? That's funny. It should be so simple. Well, that's a reason why. So I had a Switch. The original Switch was my Switch. But it ended up being, I'm going down here. It ended up being my son's Switch, because he, again, has more time to play. But it was kind of annoying, because I'd want to keep things suspended. That's the great joy of the Switch. Like, you're busy, so you play a game for a little bit, and then you have something else that you need to do, so you just suspend it, and you leave it, and you come back to it later on. Hard to do when your son keeps using it for things. So that was one reason why we got him his own Switch for Christmas a couple years ago. Plus they had a special Pokemon edition, which was cool. And then my wife has her own Switch as well. Which now she doesn't really use because she's mostly using Switch too. I still use my regular Switch like all the time. Unless it's a game that I can only play on the Switch too. Yeah, your daughter lost your Switch. I know, that's really sad. My wife also likes to say my games are also hers, even though she never plays. Well, my wife's games are kind of my games. She's the one who had all the Genesis games. And some of our NES games are just, her NES games have kind of gotten folded into the overall collection, so they're all in there. But we have doubles of some things. So we have doubles of Battletoads, and Super Mario Brothers 3, and Super Mario Bros. 2, and just some staples like that. Anyway, glad you guys got power back. We lost power last week. I think I updated you guys on that, but that was why I didn't stream on Sunday night, because we only got power back like a little bit before my stream, and then I had a lot of sort of cleanup stuff to work on. And we also had major tree damage. Lots of trees came down around our property, and I actually just got an estimate today on the tree removal, and boy, that's painful. But I also then got a check. I got some book money that I forgot was coming, because Gamers 2 just came out, so I got my last payment for that. So that money's basically gone, but easy come, easy go, as they say. But it's better than not having the money. So, and also insurance will probably cover the tree cleanup, but at least in the short term we're on the hook for it. So, and we have to get our porch railing replaced because it was knocked off by a tree. So, yeah, I thought trees were cool. Lord of the Rings told me trees were cool, but turns out they're jerks. Trying to kill this thing. Okay. Oh, I think that gun level is in fact my auto fire. That explains it, because now my gunfire is very slow because my gun level got decreased somehow. How's the gun level get decreased? I'm not sure. But my gun was very slow for a little bit. Dangerously bad. Dangerously slow. Checkpoint. Switch 2 is too heavy for me as a handheld, though. Yeah. Oh, did you guys get a Switch 2? It's a little bit heavier. It's a little bit chunkier. But I like my Steam Deck, and it's probably about the same weight, I guess. It's a clear delineation between her stuff and my stuff. Yeah, 3 days. That's too much. We were out for a day, and it was super painful to throw out all that food. We just restocked our fridge today. Every neighbor has trees down. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, and we're gonna preemptively take a little bit more off of the tree that decided to take out our deck, so that it won't damage the house in a more severe way later on. That didn't work at all. Couldn't get over to that fast enough. You had just bought ice cream? Ugh. We had a lot of stuff that was like, that we had just bought, that was, because I had just shopped like not too long ago. And it just was never even touched. Whoa, what's that thing? Never seen one of those before. Oh, I think I made it. They don't hide anything evil in this section, at least. Alright, I think we cleared this first screen. That's mostly what I wanted to do. Let's see what happens after this. It's probably going to be another racing sequence, and then we'll see what happens. Oh, okay, you don't got one yet because it's too heavy. Oh, yeah. I mean, my wife mostly uses it docked. My son mostly uses it handheld. I do like that the buttons are bigger, at least. Alright, so it's another racing sequence, and then I think it's on to the next set of asteroids, right? You get some kind of bonus for being first. Okay. GG and race time, yeah. Alright, good night. Thank you. Good night, Michelle. Alright, another set of asteroids, which I think so if there's 6, and then 2 more after that. I'm not going to finish this tonight, that's for sure. And it's going to be, I mean, I guess it gets easier, but it's kind of, feels like it could end up being kind of a long game if you have to play through in one sitting. I don't think there's any, like, password or anything. So it does say... It says how many there are. I thought it said 8 at some point. confuse me. Yeah, 8 large. Just purchased the mining rights to 8 large asteroids located in the Varga Quadrant. So, I'll play a little bit longer, but I'm probably going to wrap it up pretty soon. My daughter only likes to play the Switch in handheld mode. I can only play docked. It's too weird to hold as a handheld. I don't like the Joy-Cons, at least in the original Switch. So I have, I use the Switch is right here. I use these Joy-Con replacements. Like, these are called the MOBA pad. So they're actually a little bit larger buttons, and they have like a D-pad and everything. I don't like the D-pad on the Joy-Cons. So these are MOBA pads, and they have like kind of mechanical, like clicky buttons. And there's one for the Switch 2 as well, which I don't have yet because I wonder if the Joy-Cons on that are large enough. As it is. But I'm considering getting a MOBA pad one for that too. We'll see. But, I don't use that one that too often, and probably I'll mostly use it like docked anyway. But yeah, when I was playing it originally with the Joy-Cons, it was really awkward. It's just there's no way to support the device. It really is kind of hard, especially if you're trying to play it in like bed or something like that. Yeah, they have Chronic Drift. The other controllers you have Chronic Drift. We have never gotten a Switch Pro controller before, but I finally bought a Pro 2 controller because the other controllers that we have, like we mostly have like Power A wireless controllers. The other ones that we have can't wake up the console. More new music, huh? But the Switch Pro 2 controller actually seems pretty nice. Actually, it feels very comfortable, like large buttons. So I'm prepared to like it. This is an interesting environment. You know what I'll do is, even if I don't finish this labyrinth, or this asteroid rather, I'll take a look at the other asteroids so that we can see what the other 3 on the screen look like, and then I probably won't get to the 8th one anytime soon. But I don't think there's any way to save progress in this game, so that's going to be kind of unfortunate. Unless I leave my Nintendo on, I suppose, which I could do. So I'm going to try to make it through the other 3 stages. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. But I won't have time to play it for the next few days. So that's kind of a problem, because I have this book I have to finish revising. So I'd have to leave it on until... So you can't blow those up. I have to leave it on. Oh, wait a minute, I want those. Oh, you can't blow up the red ones. Really like the Switch Pro controller. We've had a couple of Switch 2 Pro controllers come in, so I haven't picked one up. Do they feel appreciably different from the original Switch Pro controllers? Because I heard that the only thing I heard bad about the original Pro controller was supposedly the D-pad isn't very good, which is always really surprising when Nintendo somehow botches a D-pad. But they did it on the NES Classic. Apparently they did it on the Switch Pro controller, and also they don't even have a D-pad on the Joy-Cons, which I still think is not great. Like, Hori had to make their own D-pad Joy-Cons, which I have those, but they're not, they're not wireless. They're not like powered or anything either, so they're a little bit different. What are these things? These green things? Are those aura? There's different hazards in this asteroid. Kind of interesting. But so far, I like the Pro 2 controller. I haven't played much with it, but I just kind of held it. Anyway, it does wake the Switch too, so that's good. That's all that my wife wanted. We had some credit card points, so it's basically a free controller. I overall like the. We also have like a lot of 8-bit 2 controllers, but I don't think those wake the console either. So. This is such an interesting area. I'm really digging this game, though. The music is really great. Like, and once you kind of get into a groove with the controls, it's really, really delightful to play. So those are ore, they just look different. Like, I would like to finish this game, but obviously not going to be tonight, and I don't know when I'm going to want to sit down and play through these stages again, but, you know. Oh, hey, did we make it to the end already? Oh, there are hazards here, though. I was just talking about how there were no hazards in these areas, and then here they are. Look at that. Okay, that's a shorter stage, though. Interesting. I wonder if this wasn't one of the original ones. I wonder if they added stages to this. That was a short asteroid. D-pad on the Wiimote was alright. Yeah, that was not too bad. A little bit small, but it wasn't too bad. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the SNES controller. I love the NES controller, but I think the SNES controller is pretty peak, for sure. Also, of course, Great White North, say yes to SNES. Likes the SNES controller. Thank you for the GG. Cool, well, we made it through another asteroid. I wonder if the second batch of asteroids is going to be shorter, in which case we might make it through. I don't know. I don't have as much. Oh, I can't just barrel through stuff because I don't have as much ore. Oh crap! This is going to be interesting. I didn't get much ore. Does that mean I'll crash and die if I smash into something? Second. Try again. No. Oh, you get 3 retries. That's nice. Still your go-to controller. Do you have one of those adapters that let you play on the NES as well? It's also really great for Game Boy games, although I do like my my Super Game Boy controller. The Super Game Boy Commander, rather. Yeah. Full Quiet on the NES homebrew game uses the Super NES controller. Like, you can actually use like the Super NES shoulder buttons and everything and the extra buttons to map controls to it, which is pretty neat. All right, let's try another one of these then. Look at this green one that looks like kryptonite. I finally saw Masters of the Universe, and really actually liked it, like, quite a lot. It felt like they understood the assignment, like they're clearly fans of the show, and they were able to comment on nostalgia in some ways. Like in some ways, the movie was about nostalgia, kind of for He-Man, for like Eternia, and they managed to be faithful to the original show without, while still kind of making fun of it in like a loving way. Like, they were aware that it was really goofy, right? And they just kind of like leaned into it. So I thought it was delightful. The soundtrack goes really hard. Like, it's very, 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 very good. So I had a good time with that movie. And then we also finally, what is this thing? What the heck was that? Okay, I don't even know what that was, but I'm about to die. So that was, I don't know what that was. I thought it was like a teleporter or something. And so then we also saw Supergirl, and it was good. I liked it okay. I didn't love it. I like the graphic novel that it was based on. The graphic novel is excellent. Oh no, I'm trapped. I gotta get out of. Oh, this is evil. Oh my gosh, get out of there. Get out of there. Go, go, go. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh boy. Is that like an exit portal right there? Maybe that would have taken me there. Maybe it's like a portal. Okay, this is something. Oof, wow, this is getting intense. But yeah, it was good. Overall, it was good. I wanted to see Backrooms and Obsession, but I'll probably just see those on streaming or something like that, or video or whatever. Oh, nuts. I was trying to get out of that little crevice I was trapped in. Pause for a second here. Okay. I got full aftermarket for all my retro console, 8-bit to SN30, connect to all of them. Nice. Yeah. The do you have the 2.5 gigahertz one? Yeah, the Master of the Universe movie is way better than it had any right to be, for sure. Yeah. Especially, like, even as a kid, I was, like, deeply disappointed in the live-action Masters of the Universe movie that we got back then. Because it just did not match, the show. Haven't watched Supergirl yet. Want to read the novel. It's highly recommended. You can probably get it at your library. You could get it on Hoopla, read it on your tablet or something like that. I have a physical of it because when they announced the movie, I wanted to read it. She is super drunk. It's true. Soundtrack was from Daniel Pemberton. He's really having a moment right now. Oh, he did the Spider-Verse soundtracks and Project Hail Mary. Okay. Yeah, those both had a really good soundtracks. Is there a movie coming out Friday? Looking forward to seeing. What's coming out on Friday? On the 10th? I wanted to see Toy Story 5. I might just wait to see that one on streaming. She was drunk at the end of that, yeah. I didn't really read details about the negative things about the Supergirl movie. I just knew people were complaining about it. I think it's pretty unfounded. I think it's a perfectly fine movie. I thought it was good. Hold on one second again. I wonder if I'm hearing something. Hold on. Okay, I thought maybe my daughter was crying, but no, she's good. Saw Toy Story 5 today. It was pretty good, but they should have stopped at 3. Yeah, I agree with that. Evil Dead Burns coming out on Friday? I didn't know that was coming out this week. I haven't seen any of the newer ones in the theaters. I may have to see that. I'll have to, maybe after my book deadline, I'll try to see it next week. I don't think anybody's going to want to see that one with me, so I'll definitely check that one out. Yeah, I'll watch it. Are you going to do a roundtable about it? No, it's too soon to do that because there'd be too many spoilers. But yeah, we'll talk about it after we watch it, for sure. Yeah, Project Hail Mary was really good. I want to read the book now, although it's probably maybe not as good. And then at the end of the month is the new Spider-Man movie, right? The new Spider-Man's coming out pretty soon, so I'm excited about that, actually. It's tough because you get stuck on the environments here. So what is this thing? Oh, it's a warp pipe. What the heck? What? Who even knew that was a thing? This game has warps? Is that like a secret? What is going on here? What is this? I think there'd be some health or something in here, but no. Then what was that glowing thing? I think that glowing thing was actually a teleporter, because I think I saw the exit portal for it. That's kind of neat. It's kind of cool that this game is introducing new gameplay elements in these later stages. I'm stuck on the okay. I have not met Andrew Weir. I probably would have if I'd been going to like World Cons and things like that. Like I know people who know him, but I've not met him in person. I did like The Martian. I like the book and the movie. My son went to see Supergirl with his friends, and they were fine. I mean, they're like 10, 11. Yeah, it was interesting that they kind of, the commentary on the drunkenness was interesting. Because they kind of had to say, like, oh, it's bad to be drunk all the time. I kind of want, oh boy, I kind of want that health, but I'm going to get squished if I go up there, so I'm going to go over here instead. Probably look like some health. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to navigate in here. And if you get stuck on one of the little outcroppings and the screen scrolls, then you're just done for. Oh god, and I'm dead. Oh, and there's another warp thing or something. What was that? Can I figure out what that is? I'm going to avoid the warp this time because I don't know that I need it for sure. I just want to see what that other thing does. Is it a warp point? Whoa, that killed me. Oh. That was like a mine or something like that. That's not cool. Actually, it is cool. It's just the game is throwing new stuff at me, which is neat. Okay, so that's that. That's the warp. I want to see what that portal thing is. Except that I just died. Alright, so I'm gonna just check out this other asteroid, and then it's probably gonna be it for the stream tonight, because I gotta get up early and get to work on this book. But we'll take a look at this other asteroid just to see what it's like. And then I kind of want to say, pick up the game. I don't think you can yet, but hopefully, oh man, hopefully there'll be some capacity that you can play this at some point in the future. Keep an eye on the Video Game History Foundation. Support them if you can. Follow them. Support them. Subscribe to Critical Kate. I'll add her channel links to the description later on. If I haven't already, I think maybe I did. I'm not sure if I did, but if I didn't, then I will. So, yeah, this is pretty cool actually. I think this is kind of a don't die. This is kind of a pricey game because of it's pre-order and it's supporting a good cause. Like Anime 8-Bits games are not cheap. Like they're now making like repros of Sonic the Hedgehog for the 35th anniversary, I think. So it's like $100 for like a CIB Sonic the Hedgehog or Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the two of them individually. So if you're into that, then go for it. The original games are still available, even CIB, for less money than that, I believe. I think they should have made a special, like, not for resale edition. That would have been cool. Like that original Sonic the Hedgehog. And it's kind of funny that they just can't seem to release Sonic the Hedgehog 3, even though I thought they had sorted out issues with the game. I assume that there are issues with the game, the rights to the game music. Man, there's a fly on my TV right now, and it's kind of giving me like Eternal Darkness vibes, because it's like, is it really there? Or is the game now pretending there's a fly on my screen? Alright. We're gonna see what happens when I hit exit. I'm guessing we'll just go back to the title screen and that'll be it. I do wish that there was some way to hold my progress. So I wonder how long it would take to do this game if you knew it really well. But that's just how old games were, right? You just have to replay them. You either leave your Nintendo on or you replay them. I hope they release a soundtrack for this at some point. Yeah, well, anyway, I don't know if anyone will watch the stream who was involved with making this game, but kudos to you, and thank you for doing it. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I look forward to playing more of it. I think it's a really, really great project. I'm glad it happened. Yeah, I mean they've done that with other games too. They made Battletoads repros, right? That was IM 8-bit, I think. And Limited Run Games have been doing repros of some common games like Boy and His Blob, and then some rarer games like, you know, Shadow of the Ninja. You know, thank you, Cap. Thank you, Great Man North. Let's see what's happening here. So we're gonna hit exit and see what happens. I think you just go back to the title screen. Interesting. When I booted the game, the Mega Cat Studios had a glitch in there. So if I press start now, I start all over again. Okay. I wonder if there's like codes. Hold on. We got to see that. We got to see if there's like a code or something like that. I'm gonna try like the Konami code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. Nope, I just went to the start. Well, actually. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start. Nope. Okay, it doesn't seem to do anything. From here. Whoopsie. What? Great, now it's glitching. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start. No. Okay, maybe not. I just had to try it, right? Let me mute this. So it's Wednesday. So tomorrow night, Great White North, are you streaming? You're streaming tomorrow night, right? Are you doing Fatal Frame, I think? You're still doing Fatal Frame? And then Omega Ace, I believe, is streaming on Friday, doing more of Mina the Hollower, right? Mina is on Fridays. Captain Algebra is streaming, is it golf? Is that like a pro golf game that you're streaming on Friday night? Something like that. Oh, you're streaming games for the round table. Okay. That's cool. Great one. Oh, the games that you're going to be talking about for the round table. That's cool. RBI Baseball 4. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was like a golf game. And Great One North is streaming some games for the round table. Cool. And then Saturday is going to be the round table with Dyer Presents. Sunday night, I'd like to do more Metroid Prime. I'm not sure if I will. It depends on how far along I am with this book that is due on Monday. So I've got it scheduled. I've got it slotted in. May not happen. We'll see. And then next Wednesday, I'm going to be going back to my steamy summer streams, and I'm going to be playing the demo for Little Nemo and the Nightmare Fiends. So I've been really excited about that. It's kind of a hand-drawn animated Metroidvania using the Little Nemo IP. So that should be fun. There is another Little Nemo game that's out now that's a little bit more cutesy and based on kind of similar to the NES game, but I haven't played that one yet. So yeah, some stuff coming up. Looking forward to it. Thank you all for hanging out with me. It was really fun to highlight this game and check it out for the first time. And hopefully there'll be some way to play it. It would be really neat if they released it on like the Switch or something like that, or Steam. Or found some other way to release it that could help support the Video Game History Foundation, so that it's beyond just like the limited print run that they had. And Sunday you're going back to Fatal Frame. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Well, take care, everyone. Have a good night. Thanks again for hanging out. Have a good rest of the week, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.